environment. Going against Precision Z, I think they have a bit of a leg up in that case. But as we said, this is not the teams I expected to see going against each other at this stage.
Let's make some noise for these two teams. One goes on and one goes home. Let's find out who is who. So we have Take 3 in the orange, Precision Z in the blue. Skyline sets it up off the backboard, and Sicky watches. He'll move in and take the shot. He puts on the backboard again. K-Dop up for the third touch. He'll get it around Zane Jackie. Quick work here from Precision Z.
They're coming out swinging early on. We see this great pass. Sicky puts it right above the backboard. Notice what it did to Zane Jackie. It forced him to try and take that first jump, which means on the second shot for K-Dop, even though technically he probably from his position would have been able to save it, since he had just landed, his recovery took a bit too long.
Show just how important it is to have that backboard defense in place. Uncontested on the backboard, honestly, many times means you're going to get scored on. Here comes Take 3, trying to respond. Zane Jackie puts it off the board, and Insolences moves up, but is met by Sicky. K-Dop now in the air. Sends this one downfield. Rizzo will send it to the side and allow his teammates to come in behind him. The Insolences in goal as Sicky tries to wrap it around one more time. Skyline now onto the backboard again. Insolences is up and carries it past. Rizzo will be able to move it upfield and try to transition onto offense. Take 3 looking for their first opportunity to score, but Sicky closes that door and pushes it straight back into Take 3 territory.
It looks like some shots are going to come on, but if they don't take some better opportunities, they are a goal in the lead, so I don't think they're going to be forcing too much pressure, while Take 3 just seem to be calmly trying to wait for something to come their way.
Zane Jackie had a nice run up the field, but had it taken from him by Precision Z. Now Rizzo will respond. Puts it into the corner. He's got 2 players there with him, and Sicky isn't in net, but a great clear by Skyline, buys lots of space. Zane Jackie had the opportunity to clear it away. He will be on the backboard this time to interrupt the setup from Sicky. Rizzo will bump Sicky and get a clear. Then K-Dop. Both teams play with a lot of space right now, and as you hit the ball long, you're going to be able to, you're going to leave the ball kind of more in your opponent's ball control. If you leave a lot of space there. Rizzo with a nice shot downfield. Sicky blocks away. Both teams with some shots on the net, but both times there's been a goalie in the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're just taking the shots mostly to try and suck that goalie out to see if maybe they can have that start, that volley of attacks that we see teams try and do so many times. We're going to see Zane Jackie try and pull out Skyline. Skyline's going to follow this up. Insole now trying to pull out K-Dop. And if they keep this up, hopefully they'll... Oh, almost a mistake right there.
Yeah, K-Dop missed it in the air. Luckily, Sicky was there to put it away. Hold on to the lead here for Precision Z. They lead by 1 with 2:54 left to go. It'll be Sicky who picks this one up and tries to control it on the ground. Zane Jackie now takes it from him, turns it around, plays it over 2. It's just Skyline in the back as Rizzo plays it on the wall. Insolences tries to get there, but Skyline makes use of that front of his car. Insolences with the shot towards the net, cleared away by Sicky. A nice setup there by Take 3, but Precision Z holds on.
And it forced 2 players to go for that, but since they didn't keep that pressure up, they couldn't capitalize at all. And now it looks like we're going to see Precision Z try and turn it right back around on them.
Insolences will pick this one up on the ground and dribble it across. Gets it past Skyline out to midfield. K-Dop is there. Will be able to put it towards the backboard once more. Zane Jackie now winning that 50-50 out to midfield. Insolences pops it over Skyline. A great setup to Rizzo, who gets in the air. Sicky had it red first, though. He was able to get it back out to midfield. It's behind K-Dop, and Insolences will move upfield. Try to get this one, pops it off the backboard out to Zane Jackie, who puts it high in the air. Too much power on it. Rizzo will have to go for a setup as well. Sets it out for Zane Jackie, who misses. Oh, what a fake by Zane. Rizzo ties the game.
We just spoke on reading the opponents and how dire it can be. We understand you want to try and get up there too fast, but since Zane Jackie didn't get that touch, he was expecting it to hit the wall. But in a situation like that, he didn't even have an angle at net. So you probably don't want to dedicate that hard to an attempt. You might want to wait just to make sure. And I left the net open, and now it's a tie game.
It was a very effective play, too, just to put his car right there. I believe Sicky thought Zane Jackie would make the touch, and so he didn't move in immediately, which opened up that side of the goal for Rizzo to shoot. Gives us this tie game with 1:44 left to go. Zane will miss that one in midfield, and Skyline will put it onto the backboard. This could be bad for Take 3, but they immediately move out as there was no immediate follow-up from Precision Z. Rizzo now towards the backboard. Skyline puts it in the corner. Zane will try to wrap it right back around. Skyline still right there. Able to send it back towards the wall. But here comes Rizzo. Great angle onto net. K-Dop puts it into the corner. It'll be Zane Jackie who keeps the pressure on. Give them a bit of space. Precision Z's going to work with it here as they move it back downfield. Insolences with a clear to the side, but K-Dop reads it, and now it's on to the Take 3 backboard. Rizzo puts it up to Insolences. Great passing play to move it immediately back downfield, transition onto offense. Rizzo's going to leave that one for Insolences, who passes it down. A great play here as Rizzo almost gets it behind the goal. Can't quite find it in. Still tie game.
Such a tight angle, but we see them trying to beat out this precision defense. They've done a great job. I mean, especially Skyline. We've seen some fantastic touches from him, getting high above his own net to place it to the corner, but this goes unanswered.
Is he there? No, Rizzo will be the first one there. 2 players missed, but there was no immediate follow-up. Precision Z will not be able to take the lead just yet. They'll have to work it back downfield as Take 3 has it deep in their half. K-Dot puts it off the wall, wraps it around. Siki tried to take the shot, but Zanejackie got all of that one, puts it back into the blue. Now Rizzo, midfield defense, onto the backboard. K-Dot tries to clear it away, but it's Rizzo who sets it up. Zanejackie with the angle, could not get it on target, and the K-Dot will be able to put it over the top of both Insolences and Zanejackie, and Rizzo has to fall back. He'll be able to transition back out. 12 seconds left on this clock. If they don't score, we might have overtime in game number 1. K-Dot will try to move this one down the field. They're looking for the buzzer beater. Insolences over to the side. Rizzo will put it up high. They're keeping it alive. They have an opportunity. It's upfield of everyone. Insolences tries to take the shot, but does not have the boost for the power. Overtime.
That has to hurt. If he had just maybe one more second, it was a pretty good shot that would have gone in. But they're definitely going to keep their heads up high going into this overtime.
Gonna try and pull it off very quickly here. Take 3. Moving upfield. Zanejackie meets him in the middle. K-Dop now be able to take the shot straight down. Takes it towards the goal. It's wide, and Insolences picks it up. No pressure right now from Precision Z. They just send Siki. They leave Skyline and K-Dop on the back line. Now, Rizzo and Zane both in the corner here. Rizzo loses out the 50-50, and Insolences in the backfield. He's all alone. Looked like Zane had fallen back. Realized they were a bit overcommitted. He's able to set this one past Siki, who sets it back out to Rizzo. Not able to get it. They'll be moving out as Insolences and Rizzo realize this is kind of a dead rotation. They'll fall back and let Zane try to pick it up on the side. He misses it for Siki, and that'll leave it for Precision Z. They're able to transition back out with ease. They almost have a shot onto net. Hits that crossbar. Now Rizzo coming down the field. The counter puts it in. Take 3 takes game 1.
Keeping his cool in an opportunity that he knew he had. He got that first touch. He baited the second jump, and then just getting underneath it for the flick, pushing it past Skyline, who's been such a solid defender so far, and they take that game in overtime a minute in.
Well done by Take 3 as they are able to hold on. Game number 1 going to the Americans. Man, it was a close one there. They had a great opportunity to score, and then Precision Z flies it down the field, hits the crossbar, very, very close, not able to put it off, and then Rizzo, the solo play, carrying his team to this first game victory.
I mean, games that are this close, only 1 goal difference. And that opportunity that we saw from Precision Z could have been that goal to keep it tight or give them the victory before that overtime. I mean, we talk about it so many times, but that extra quarter second sometimes you're going to have to take, or sometimes you don't have it as the problem. You want to react quick and you want to get an accurate shot on net, but you know someone's taking that pressure. And a lot of the angles that the Rocket League camera gives you, sometimes you don't always know where your opponents are.
Yeah.
So a lot of that comes into intuition, understanding the speed of the cars, understanding the speed of the pace, and there we can see Take 3, still with positivity, still having a great time out there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're playing very well, and I love their style. They love to go and move forward, try to take an opportunity, but when they realize the opportunity is dead, they fall back onto defense. And that means that they oftentimes have a very strong back line, and they're not going to allow their opponents to take too many shots. And you see that here in this game. They were able to take 10 while holding Precision Z to half of that, 5. And then, well, the way that they play here is exactly what has them this deep into this LAN.
Yeah, I mean, watch Zanejackie's placement. He's incredibly aggressive. He always finds himself almost just on the goal line. We saw him trying to get an opportunity. He had a really good goal yesterday with that kind of thing. It was just off the backboard, and he found himself almost underneath the enemy's crossbar, and instead he hops up and puts it in. He tried it a few times last game, but that aggressive placement is going to be trouble for Precision Z if they don't react quick enough.
Precision Z looking to stay alive in this tournament. As Take 3 takes game 1, they will look to tie up the series. Now Zanejackie in the corner, looking to make work on this first offensive. They'll give Precision Z the space. Again, they saw that they had a dead opportunity and they fall back, so they have a strong back line here. Rizzo and Insolences in solid positioning. Insolences will actually take that one from Rizzo, but he gets enough speed on it that they're able to space back out. Misses that one on the wall, but Rizzo's there and takes it from Skyline towards the backboard. Strong backboard defense as K-Dop clears it to the side. Zanejackie will try to keep this offensive going. A nice hard clear by Skyline will send it into the orange, but there's Insolences all the way back, clearing it straight back into the corner.
Look at that clear from Siki from the corner. Precision Z came in as one of the biggest dark horses in this finals. They did such a good job of just, you know, they stayed quiet enough to where people didn't think of them as a threat, and then when they pick up the pace, all 3 of these players are phenomenal. We talked about how their team even formed. It was almost like a last-ditch effort. Oh, but all 3 going for that.
Very close. If Rizzo can get a hold of this one, it's going to be Zain actually who takes the run down the field. He's got the breakaway. They had a 3-0 commitment on offense, and Zain's going to punish.
Seemed to be a bit of a lack of communication, maybe a bit of excitement, seeing the goal opportunity arise right in front of him. And Zain Jackie with a nice clear shot. If he'd messed that up, I know he would have been quite devastated.
I want to give props to Skyline. Props to Skyline there on the defense as he was getting zoned by Rizzo in net, hops over it, makes the block, and then immediately turns it downfield. The problem was both of his teammates came with him, so they're all right there in the net, and it's easy and open for Zain as Take 3 takes the lead. Now Rizzo taking a shot towards that backboard. K-Dop will be able to carry it away. Skyline and Sicky sitting in net, not wanting to get scored on a long shot. Insolences gets the demo, and Zain will be able to put it in. What a play by Take 3.
You just said they tried to get aggressive, and they actually successfully pulled it off. Skyline trying to be that rock-hard defender wasn't enough. He gets demoed, and Zain Jackie with another easy net. His accuracy is going to go up in the statistics.
The way that they make that work, just remove the goalie from the situation. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Zain puts that one in easily. He's got 2 in this game so far. As Take 3 holds on to their lead. 3:27 left to go. Precision Z looking for their first point in the game. Zain will be able to get that one through too. It's going to be Sicky on this back line.
Another.
He'll pick that one up. It was close. He was off on the side. Now Rizzo looking to try and drop it through, but Sicky is there. Cannot get it past Insolences. Great backflip up to Rizzo, but Skyline able to pick that one up, had a longer time to read it. Zain will take a long shot. K-Dop gets the block. Rizzo again trying to bump the goalie, but K-Dop holds on this time. Zain's in the air. He'll get the angle! Oh my goodness!
Zain Jackie getting up early for this just above the crossbar. We see he really is just the striking monster of his team right now. He has been carrying them with these goals. I can't just give him all the credit, though. His team's done such a fantastic job of maintaining pressure and giving him the opportunities for him to take.
It was such a beautiful placement, too, to set him up to draw the goalies along with him, and then he just puts it back in the direction from whence it came. Able to score there. 3-0 for Take 3. They're looking very strong right now in game number 2. Still half the game left for Precision Z to bounce back, but Take 3 is on a roll. They're going to have to break this momentum if they want to be able to take the lead. Precision Z now with an opportunity. A demo on Insolences will spawn him on the back line. Sicky will slow this one down. Gets it underneath Rizzo. A great play by Sicky. Skyline tries to come in. It'll be K-Dop. Takes a long shot towards the net. Rizzo clears it away. Zain loses out the 50-50. Sicky had momentum on his side, and a nice shot there by Insolences to clear it away, but midline defense coming through. Skyline able to keep it out of his own half for just a moment. There's K-Dop with the hard clear back into the orange. More aggressive, more spaced out offensive pressure coming through for Precision Z as they try to methodically work this one down the field. 2:01 left to go. They need to start scoring. They're starting to run out of time to build a full comeback.
Yeah, I mean, 2 minutes and 3 goals, especially with the way Take 3's been playing. Pretty common, and what's kind of hilarious is they don't seem to be having any specific tactic going into any event. Oh, a redirect pass from Rizzo off the backboard. They're going to try and keep this pressure up into an opportunity. Zain Jackie.
Almost there. K-Dop will pass down to Sicky. A great transition here if he can get this one, but no, but Zain just removes him and opens up, completely relieves the pressure. Insolences slows this one down and gets a mind game. Rizzo passes back to Insolences. Can they finish this one off?
He just ran out of boost, but now Insol out to Zain. Trying to get an angle just a little too wide.
Such beautiful team play there from Take 3. It doesn't result in a goal, but it's beautiful nonetheless. In the corner, Zain will be able to clear it down. Insolence is already in the air. Met Skyline. Skyline won out the 50-50. K-Dop will wrap this one around. Rizzo will put that one up. Insolence is watching for this one. Bounces it around the corner. Rizzo watches, lurks at the midfield, looking for an opportunity. K-Dop will be able to clear it through the back line. Insolence and Rizzo both falling back quickly. Final minute of gameplay. And Precision Z, after a very, very close game number 1, has struggled to find any semblance of offense, being trapped mostly in their own half here in game 2.
They haven't had a whole lot of time to really deal much because Take 3's just been calmly rotating really well. They're spaced out. They're taking all the opportunities. Every time there's space, you see them contesting. They force Skyline to get a weak touch or not one at all. And now he's going to give it to Insolences, and they're not leaving any room between the ball for Precision Z to try and just slide in.
I love the way that Take 3 plays. almost always they will have a player not just hanging out at the midline, but hanging out in their half, very far back. And so when the hard clears come through from Precision Z, they're able to send it straight back up to the two players who are waiting on offense. Usually they'll pass it to one, the other player will fall back for a boost and become the new defender, and the guy who made the clear moves up to create offensive pressure. Fantastic rotations from Take-3 as they're going to be able to take game number 2. Man, 2 games in a row. They're only 1 game away from moving on.
I talked a bit about Precision Z. I mean, they're a team I loved watching playing, and another team a bit, like, I think both of them kind of have similar play styles. They don't try and absorb a specific tactic, and at any given time, any of these players can pop off and just be incredible and be the star, right? When we look at K-Dop, Skyline, Siki, all 3 individual, fantastic players. And I think we heard earlier yesterday, we were describing them at the desk as a team that didn't really have any star players. They just all worked well together.
Yes.
Take-3 is kind of similar. They have some days where Zainjacky's going. They have some days where Rizzo's going. But overall, all 3 of them work together as a unit. And I think seeing both of these guys go against each other right now, since Take-3 is just throwing a little bit of more unique things of precision, they're having a hard time keeping up.
Absolutely, and it's very, very cool to watch the way that they play, that they do have just such a well-rounded style, no one really taking the spotlight. And we've seen, especially Rizzo and Zainjacky, at different times in the season, shining and being the star of the team. Zain was the person who carried them into land. Rizzo's who won them the game in game number 1. And then Zain takes the hat trick here in game number 2. They really like to share that spotlight around.
Yeah, week 1, it was all Rizzo. Week 1 of league play, I personally vouched for Take-3. I thought they were going to be a monster team, and they struggled a little bit in the middle of the season, but they're still here, and it seems like they've woken up again. They kind of brought that week 1 gameplay out. They're being consistent, and then when there's so much pressure on the stake, that just raw consistency is such a big play.
Absolutely, just the active mindset that is forced upon you in this sort of environment where you are just, there's no distractions. You're just playing Rocket League. And right now, I love the attitude of both these teams. They're like, we didn't think we'd be here. We're happy to be here. Let's just play Rocket League. And right now, Take-3 is shining as they have the 2-game lead. If they win this one, they move on. And Precision Z is going home. Insolences takes the shot towards the net. Siki almost. Oh, he was so close to that one.
Starting off with a 1-point lead, only less than 15 seconds in. Insol takes the shot. I mean, you know, no one was there, so he knew they'd have to pull somebody. But Skyline!
Skyline bumps Siki?
He bumped Siki at the last second. So unfortunate. I think Skyline knew Siki had it, so he slowed down to stay grounded in that while Siki went across. But not knowing where the placement was of each other, they got that unfortunate.
What was that?
Zainjacky!
What? He pitches off the ceiling and the ground?
He just waited for that bounce perfectly. It hit off the ceiling after kickoff, waited for the bounce, and then got the power in. K-Dop unprepared for it, trying to take it from far left post.
Wow, okay, so they're like, we take games 1, we take game 2, and now we have a 2-goal lead in the first 15 seconds of game number 3. Man, if you're Precision Z, this has got to be hurting. You got to be thinking fast and changing things on the fly, or your tournament hopes are over. They got to start putting things together right now. They have a decent opportunity here as they've gotten it past Rizzo. Zainjacky's the last line of defense, and he is rotating back into goal. He'll be able to get that one not past Skyline. Siki's there, and he'll be able to drop that one back towards the corner where Rizzo is waiting. Put it high. Insolences puts it over towards Zain. Bounces it off the wall. K-Dop misses that one in the midfield. He would have been able to clear it straight down and had a nice offensive opportunity. And here comes Rizzo dropping it back towards Insolences. Goes up for the contest but loses to Siki. Skyline in support. Be able to pick this one up and send it over to the side. 3:55 left to go. Finally out of this first minute. Precision Z's been able to slow him down a little bit. Siki gets that one away. Very close to making it a 3-0 game. They hold on.
Power's in the hands of Take-3, knowing they have a 2-point lead. It's a pretty good cushion, especially with so much time down. We have just over almost a minute and a half now. The Skyline's going to try and get the hard clear, see if they can mount some kind of pressure.
What a pinch there between Rizzo and Skyline. Insolences will pick it up off the rebound and send it all the way downfield. Zainjacky with an opportunity misses that one. And Insolences will try to pass. They're able to get it. They connect up on it, put it on the backboard. Rizzo has the opportunity if he wants to take it. He's going to slow it down and leave it at the midfield, and Zain rotates in behind him. Again, being patient, realizing he's that last line of defense, doesn't want to go for just a gutsy offensive play when you have the 2-goal lead, decides to opt for just allowing his teammates rotating behind him. And
they both demoed each other.
What?
In midair. That was a double demo. They actually demoed each other. I was trying to see who came out of the carnage, and neither one did.
Insolences in midfield to be able to pick this one up. Zain shoots towards the net. K-Dop is in the air and will be able to block it away. Keeping his lead to just 2, but Rizzo's going to shoot. Insolences is in the area. Does not have the angle. He'll back pass towards Zane. Sends it across the field. Misdirection playing in favor of take 3 here. As K-Dop drops that one straight down towards Insolences. He'll get in the air just to contest. Keep it away. Precision Z just struggling to find ball control right now.
Yeah, they really are trying to contest, but as you just saw, Insolences, even from the wrong side of the ball, just trying to take it away from the hands of Skyline before Skyline could get a pass. Although now we see all 3 of them grouped up. Let's hope this doesn't spell danger.
Oh, shot. Zane's able to not get there in time. Sicky able to get him on the board.
Grouping up actually was what enabled this goal to happen. Skyline trying to get the pass, and Zane Jackie's the one that actually punched it off that back wall. And then Sicky with his accuracy, as we know all 3 of these players so good at striking, is able to put it as far from all the defenders since take 3 was so grouped up.
And that's such a pivotal goal. As K-Dop sends another one, can Zane get there? No, he doesn't. They tie the game.
They keep their hopes alive now. Another kickoff goal. Not what we see very often. K-Dop gets his first touch. Zane Jackie thought he had the time and the confidence. Didn't think that K-Dop could get the pace on that ball.
Just when it looked like Take 3 was going to run away with it, Precision Z lights it up and ties it back up here at Game 3. They have to win this one if they want to stay alive in the RLCS Season 2 land. Rizzo setting this one high. They've gotten it past Skyline. Insolences over to Zane Jackie. K-Dop's interruption was critical to hold on to this tie game. See if they can take the lead here. Rizzo out to Zane now. Sends it back up towards Rizzo, who looks to pass to the midfield. He misses contact, and Zane will be able to push it. Zane now. Sicky sends it over to the side. Rizzo able to put it off the backboard. Zane back out to the midfield. Midfield pressure coming through very strong right now for Precision Z, holding on. They were struggling to find ball control, and they have found it. But now Take 3 able to find a moment of opportunity. Create some offense, put it into the box, and Insolences. What was that? There were 2 players up.
I cannot believe he was able to squeeze this through. We see Zane Jackie just beating Skyline for that touch. Sicky tried to get up, but Inso actually ended up dunking him. He went around and pushed it underneath, got the bounce, and since 2 players went for that save, no one was grounded in net.
1:27 left to go, and Take 3 back in the lead. They hold on to this, they will move on. Send Precision Z home. That was a dangerous setup. Insolences and Rizzo both recognized it, but that was a bit of an overcommitment. Can K-Dop do this one? He's out of range. And Insolences in the corner will be able to get that one past 2. It's Skyline who takes the final shot. Rizzo getting zoned by Sicky, still makes the save. Off to the side, final minute of gameplay approaching. Take 3's just got to hold on.
But we see Precision Z really trying to get the aggression going. What a shot!
Rizzo puts it in.
Rizzo with just a snipe from the side. K-Dop tried to push it off the corner, but it bounced right back in, and Rizzo took it to the crossbar. No hesitation.
Just like that. Hopefully for them, securing their win here. Precision Z's got their work cut out for them once more. But it only took them like 15 seconds last time to get themselves 2 goals. They can do this here. Final minute, it's do or die for Precision Z. As K-Dop comes off the wall, trying to find a teammate in the middle. Insolences takes it away from Skyline, has it back in the corner. He'll go for the boost steal and let Zane do the setup work. He'll be falling back now. Insolences plays it over the top of K-Dop, just playing keep away. The ball control so critical right now for Precision Z as they send it towards the net. Zane keeps it out of target. Sicky takes another shot. K-Dop with a raid right, but Rizzo, the wall, stopping it off. Take 3, keeping themselves alive. 22 seconds left.
We're gonna see Precision Z try their best, but Rizzo somehow getting that save. That was an incredible shot from K-Dop, reading the pass from his teammate.
Sicky onto the post, so close. Final 10 seconds of Game 3. They have to do it right now. Everything on the line, nobody in the back. Zane Jackie with ball control almost puts another one in, and as it hits the final seconds, it's all over for Precision Z. Take 3 keeps America alive.
Somehow Take 3 is able to keep this up. A team we never expected. Precision Z, they gave it all they had. They showed so well early on, but they just weren't able to deal with whatever Take 3 brought to the table in this series.
They started off this season so hot and then kind of slowed down in the middle, and everybody started doubting them, but they have chosen the perfect time to turn it back up as they sweep Precision Z, sending them home, and they move on in the bracket.
I mean, Precision Z showed well early on yesterday, catching other people off guard. I think both of these teams kind of being the dark horse for each region. It's kind of fitting to watch them go against each other. But Take 3, I cannot believe some of the plays they were able to pull off and just their attitude. We've talked about it before. They're so calm. They're so happy. They're just jolly people right now, just having a great time playing Rocket League, and it's paying off for them.
Yeah, what a way to start off day 2 where we have the number 1 seeds facing off against each other and then the number 4 seeds facing off against each other. 2 teams with great attitudes. It was such a fun series.
And it was a 3-0 sweep. Take 3 were able to keep up that pressure all the way through. Some phenomenal play. They have these interesting roles. Rizzo tends to sit back. Zane Jackie's just over-aggressive, almost in like, I look at where he's positioned sometimes, like, what is he doing?
Yep.
But it works out in his favor because he gets the passes from his teammates, and Insole, just overall, he gets the strikes he needs. He's there when he needs to, and I mean, they earned it.
They did. Take 3 continue on. They keep America's hopes alive. And I hear that Kelly has Rizzo standing by to talk to.
I do indeed have Rizzo standing here. Everyone give it up for Take 3. So Take 3 just took 3 games off of Precision Z. Sorry. And it must, you're the last North American team standing. Did you guys expect that? What does that mean to your team?
No, we didn't expect it at all, but it feels really good.
You guys are going to be going up against Flipside Tactics next. And they're a powerhouse. They're the favorites to come into this. What are you most afraid about, and what are you confident about with your team?
I think we are most afraid of their pressure, but I think our confidence with how much fun we have makes it really easy for us to play.
Well, this is one of the first times you guys are playing in this live setting with all these players. It's very different from playing online. Do you feel like the energy feeds into you? Does it make you a little anxious? How does it change your play from online?
I love the energy from the crowd, but I don't feel nervous when I get up there.
Right, everyone, give it up for him. Good luck in your game coming up next with Flipside Tactics. And everyone, let's see what our analysts thought of this match.
Thank you, Kelly. Nice job, Take 3. The last North American team, you guys called it, they stay alive, taking out Precision Z, but they do have to play Flipside Tactics a little bit later on. Let's take a look at the Mobile One high-performance replay from that matchup and watch again as Take 3 get the 3-0 over Precision Z.
And Shogun, I have to say, before this entire tournament, pretty much I was saying there's 7 teams that could win this, except for Take 3. But Take 3 now in the Final 4, just showing up big. Rizzo in game number 1 with the overtime winner. They just have that patience. They're very calm while playing. They're having a ton of fun with the demo plays as well. That's how you want to do it. Pass it off the wall, go right for the goalie. Beautiful textbook plays. And Zane Jackie coming up huge with a hat trick in game number 2.
We see usually throughout these types of tournaments, players that are a bit afraid to try and go for different types of plays. But we saw demo plays, we saw aerial plays, we saw ground plays. Take 3 really were phenomenal.